LG renews promise to support AirPlay 2 and HomeKit on selected 2018 TVs. More antitrust news for Apple. And could Apple be releasing new hardware this week? Today we're going to find out on Geekscorner. LG has renewed their promise to support 2018 models with AirPlay 2. In a tweet out today, they actually said that the Apple TV app would be coming to selected models shortly, and that AirPlay 2 and HomeKit support will be coming later this year, and that would be for the 2018 OLED and Super UHD TVs with UHD TV models to follow. So if you do have any of those TVs, make sure you keep checking those out for updates. For a while there was rumour that LG was actually going to leave these off, despite previously saying that they would support it, but LG put that tweet out today at 10:21 AM to confirm that they are still planning on supporting those devices. Apple has already confirmed that their iPhone event would actually be delayed a couple of weeks earlier when they had their quarterly results, and notable leaker John Prosser on the 12th of August tweeted out that Apple Watch and iPad would be available via a press release the week commencing September the 7th, so that's today. Now, a lot of people said that that wouldn't happen, but then rumours of iPads coming possibly this week started to surface from multiple sources. And then yesterday, John Prosser also tweeted out, Apple press release is currently scheduled for Tuesday, September the 8th at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time, though I should note that this is not locked in until the press has been briefed the day of. I'll tweet early in the morning to update you if it changes. So we may be seeing some hardware come in via a press release tomorrow, and if that does happen, obviously we'll be sharing that, so make sure you follow us on our Facebook and Twitter. Now, with an Apple Watch, if it's small, minor changes, then yeah, I can see that coming as a press release. However, if it is notable changes such as bigger battery life and blood oxygen monitoring, then they may want to actually hold that off until an iPhone event. But then again, it's 2020, anything can happen. But if we are seeing iPads, again, I can see those come in via a press release, and they did that with the iPhone SE earlier this year as well. So we'll be checking out Twitter and following John Prosser, and obviously be following Apple as well. So like I said, we will keep you updated as soon as we hear anything. Today's episode is sponsored by Private Internet Access. Now, we all like to surf online whether we're at home or out and about, and Private Internet Access keeps you safe and secure and lets you surf safely on public Wi-Fi's or on cellular connection without compromising your information and your data. Private Internet Access users can browse in the knowledge that their information isn't being snooped on and sold to third-party databases, and you can actually get some fantastic deals. So just head to geekscorner.co.uk/VPN to get some of the best deals today. Thanks Private Internet Access for sponsoring today's episode. "2020 may be a good year so far for Apple financially. However, when it comes to antitrust investigations, 2020 isn't shaping up to be that good for them at all. An antitrust investigation has been opened now in Italy following claims that Apple's iCloud terms and conditions may be unfair. The investigation was opened by the country's antitrust regulator, AGCM, which is also investigating Google and Dropbox as well. So it's not like they're just focusing on Apple. However, this is something that Apple needs to be concerned about, as more and more people are actually starting to investigate them as well. And this report becomes via 9to5Mac. Now, we do need to state that obviously Apple are pushing more and more towards the revenue coming from services. So if they are going to be pushing into these, then they do need to be aware that they are going to be investigated and looked at more closely, because you can't just be the gatekeeper and the one who provides all the services and locking everybody out without having everybody checking in to make sure that you're doing everything by the book. Now, obviously the battle with Epic is still ongoing, and that continues to develop every couple of days. But Apple definitely needs to be careful here, because they can't have the cake and eat it too. So let me know what you think. Do you think Apple's terms and conditions are fair as they are, or should they be looked at more closely? Apple's ECG app has actually finally been approved by, or got certification from Japan's medical authorities, along with their irregular heart rhythm notifications as well. Now, this has been on the Apple Watch Series 4 and 5, and it rolled out with the Series 4 in America first, and then followed by the UK a little bit later. So the approval was confirmed by the Japanese Association for the Advancement of Medical Equipment on Friday, September the 4th, and it's been reported by tech blog iPhone Manta today as well. So we may actually see that rolling out either with a small point update in iOS 13, but with iOS 14 coming quite soon, we will probably see it included in iOS 14 as well. So it's good to see that these are finally getting approvals. It has taken some time, but obviously each country's rules do have some different standards. So it is really good to see that continuing their trend. Oxygen OS 10.5.7 is now rolling out for the Nord OnePlus users. So if you've been keeping track of this, this is the third update in almost 3 weeks. And this one is going to be hopefully addressing some of the hardware display issues that some users have actually been complaining about. So it should be resolving the device power consumption, the selfie camera 4K 60 frames per second, and the rear-facing macro modes, which actually had potential resolution display issues. Also, other change logs, it shows that there is improved general display calibration and improved Bluetooth connection stability as well, with improved voice call stability as well. So if you are a Nord user, make sure you check out for that update, as this is actually looking to be a big one that you may actually need. Oxygen OS 10.5.7 is now rolling out for the Nord OnePlus users. So if you've been keeping track of this, this is the third update in almost 3 weeks. And this one is going to be hopefully addressing some of the hardware display issues that some users have actually been complaining about. So it should be resolving the device power consumption, the selfie camera 4K 60 frames per second, and the rear-facing macro modes, which actually had potential resolution display issues. Also, other change logs, it shows that there is improved general display calibration and improved Bluetooth connection stability as well, with improved voice call stability as well. So if you are a Nord user, make sure you check out for that update, as this is actually looking to be a big one that you may actually need. Poco X3 NFC has been officially unveiled during a dedicated live stream today, and the measuring in at 6.67 inches. The FHD Plus LCD display has a 2400 by 1080 pixel resolution, and that's at 395 ppi, and that has a central punched hole notch at the top of the bezel as well. So obviously you're going to be looking like edge-to-edge screen on there as well. However, it does come with a HDR10 certification as well, but its maximum brightness is only 450 nits. Now, the Poco phones have been out before, and they have come in at rather good prices. The Poco X3 will actually be no different. It's going to be available in just 2 colors, and that's going to be in blue and grey. And the prices are going to be starting at €229, so that's $270 for the 6GB RAM and 64GB option. And you've also got the 128GB option with 6 gigs RAMs coming in at $318 or €269 as well. And early bird prices for both devices will be just €199 and €249 respectively as well. And these will be available from tomorrow and September the 8th in selected. That's it for today, guys. Make sure you tune in next time that we release an episode. We are trying to become a bit more regular, and with life finally getting back to normal, hopefully we'll start to see more regular updates. Sorry about the sound quality today. We've been having a few issues since we updated our iPad to iOS 14 Beta 7. Hopefully that will be fixed very, very shortly. So for now, we've had to go on the web and use our Mac input instead. And for some reason, we're having a bit of a technical problem on that side as well. So like I say, I'm hoping to get that fixed with the next update as well. But thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.